Welcome to the August 19, 2026 news edition for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We are looking at some significant developments happening across the globe today, so let's dive right in. Today's global temple developments will take us to Brazil, Ohio, and Cambodia.
The Belo Horizonte open house, impacting lives before dedication.
Our coverage begins in Brazil. The Belo Horizonte Brazil temple made a profound impact on the region even before it was dedicated on Sunday, August 16.
During a two-week open house back in late June, the temple welcomed nearly 20,000 visitors. That group included over 1,300 government officials, religious leaders, and journalists. It took a tremendous effort, supported by approximately 2,150 Latter-day Saint volunteers, but the open house period directly resulted in the conversion of new members and the reactivation of less active members. The spiritual impact of those tours was quite evident. Sister Lu Fernandez of the Brazil Belo Horizon Mission noted that they hosted many local opinion leaders. She shared that 100% of them felt the Spirit of the Lord, and she emphasized how sacred and blessed the people of Minas Gerais will be with the dedication of the house of the Lord.
The open house also provided a meaningful opportunity to reflect on local church history. The Temple Committee organized a special Pioneer Night, where they hosted around 150 local members who were baptized by 1980, along with former mission and stake presidents. It was a time dedicated to honoring the pioneer Latter-day Saints of the state of Minas Gerais, the very people who served to keep the church growing over the decades.
The Cleveland, Ohio Temple dedication, a call to action for local members.
Turning to the United States, Latter-day Saints in Northern Ohio welcomed the dedication of the Cleveland, Ohio Temple. Elder David A. Bednar of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles dedicated the building on Sunday, August 16.
For many local members, the new temple is seen as both a blessing and a direct call to action. 16-year-old Janie Jensen, who served as one of an estimated 200 youth volunteers during the open house, shared her perspective on this. She said, "The Lord placed the temple here because He knew that we'd be ready for it and that we could do the work that He needs us to do." To provide a little historical context, this dedication marks the first return of an operating temple to Northern Ohio since the historic Kirtland Temple was dedicated in 1836. And this new building is actually located just about 20 miles southwest of Kirtland. In the past, members had to travel long distances to temples in places like Washington, D.C. or Toronto. While the Columbus, Ohio Temple was dedicated back in 1999, the new Cleveland Temple brings these sacred ordinances much closer to members living in this particular region. The open house, situated in the suburb of Independence, also served as a beautiful bridge to the community, fostering greater understanding. For example, local member David Stallnaker was able to bring his lifelong friend Steve Campana to tour the building. Now, Steve is not a member of the church, but he has helped maintain historic church properties in Ohio for over 30 years. He specifically requested this tour so he could finally see the inside of a temple, and he later noted the peaceful and reverent feeling he experienced in the rooms.
President Oaks in Brazil, a historic dedication and homecoming.
Returning to Brazil, the dedication of the Belo Horizonte Brazil Temple on August 16 was a milestone event presided over by President Dallin H. Oaks. The trip marked his first international temple dedication and his first international ministry since being set apart as president of the church on October 14, 2025. The dedication took place in a single session. It was transmitted live to meeting houses throughout the temple district and rebroadcast later that afternoon for local members.
The presence of the prophet is deeply meaningful to the saints living in the inland state of Minas Gerais. Alessandra Mira, the co-chair of the Temple Open House and Dedication Committee, expressed this sentiment perfectly.
She said, "This was the first time a prophet had come to our state. President Oaks came personally to dedicate the temple, and we deeply felt his love."
For longtime local members, this visit really feels like a homecoming. Many recall his previous visits to the city as a member of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, which included meetings and in-home visits back in 2005 and 2007. Lafayette, Brazil stake president Julio Prado fondly remembered a visit in 1998. As a 16-year-old convert at the time, he had the unforgettable opportunity to meet and shake then-Elder Oaks's hand.
The Phnom Penh Temple opens, the first house of the Lord in Cambodia. Our final story takes us to Southeast Asia. Over in Cambodia, the first house of the Lord in the country has officially opened its doors for public tours, beginning with a special Temple Media Day on August 12th. The event welcomed approximately 600 attendees, gathering on the temple grounds in the capital city of Phnom Penh. This group included senior Cambodian officials, interfaith leaders, media representatives, and friends of the church. Elder Jarrett W. Gong of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles attended the media day. Notably, he wore a light green tie for the occasion, which is a color traditionally worn on Wednesdays in Cambodia. Addressing the attendees, he said, "This temple is a holy and sacred place where heaven and earth come together in serenity and harmony. In the holy temple, we worship God and receive His blessings."
The open house demonstrated remarkably strong government support and interfaith unity. Underneath a large tent covering the event, there was a government-provided banner that read, "Unity in religion brings peace and development." Furthermore, Minister Chai Boren of the Ministry of Cult and Religion attended the event on behalf of the Cambodian Prime Minister, which designated the ceremony as an official Prime Minister event.
During the gathering, Minister Boren expressed his gratitude for the Church's ongoing humanitarian aid in Cambodia. He highlighted efforts like the building of schools, clean water projects, and emergency aid. Speaking of the new temple, he shared his firm belief that it will become, quote, "a place where love and peace are nurtured, a place where people can leave behind wrongdoing and sin, and a place that contributes to cultivating morality, virtue, and good conduct among all those who come here to worship."
From the spiritual impact in Brazil and Ohio to these historic milestones in Cambodia, today's developments really highlight a growing global footprint of faith and community. That concludes today's overview of Global Church News. Please support us by following, liking, and sharing this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.